Alright. The stream. In the streammobile. Driving the stream car. Stream car and the streammobile. None of these words are sensible words. Alright. I got 2 viewers. I killed them all by resetting the stream. I have 0 viewers. I killed you all. I don't know, we're gonna play Pauper. Let's show off the deck, I guess. We were playing blue and red cloud post sort of stuff. There's nothing super exciting about the concept, but I think the execution is maybe a little exciting. 3 serrated arrows is pretty normal, but I think 2 rolling thunder is a little unusual. I think most people have 1. I like being able to actually win the game. It's also a good card. Firebolts are unusual. Most people play Flame Slash, which is absolutely terrible. Electrostatic Bolt, Lava Dart, and Lightning Bolt, all also better than Flame Slash. Seismic Strutter main, along with an Echoing Truth main. I cut that. I'm going to put my Echoing Truth back in the main deck over at Condescend. I don't know why I cut that. Echoing Truth main is worth the slot. Time is at 7:27. Alright. I could play Flame Jab. Flame Jab is potentially okay. Let's throw it on the board. Problem is it's only really good against Infect. Let's just play, what is that card called? God, what is that card called? Snapback. Let's throw a Snapback into the board for Infect. Over a Lava Dart. And drop a Hydroblast for another Snapback, like that. Alright. Still enough time. And it is time for some Pauper posting. I am now checking Twitter. Did you enjoy watching me check Twitter as much as I enjoy checking Twitter? I don't know. I can like zoom around on my knees in this chair. This is a wonderful setup I have going here. I think I feel like doing this sitting though. Showing off my desk. Alright, 9:29. Let's do it. Dig 1. I'm beating you in the finals. It's gonna be crushed. I changed this actually. My Twitter account is now the same as my username in other places. Because when I made 931243732, that was the same as my PokerStars username, which was the only place that I did stuff online at the time. Because I was very much a poker player. Nowadays I do less of the poker, unfortunately. And when I do play poker, that's not my username anyway. I would like to play first. This hand loses straight up to a lot of decks, but it wins against some other decks. Like, starting at 26 life is going to be relevant against some people. Like the ones who lead with basic planes. What a life decision. I'm just gonna join the Pauper, and then I'm gonna lead with basic planes. I've got a good feeling about this. I mean, at some point I'm gonna have to kill some of his creatures, maybe, or possibly I can just fireball him for 20 before he actually deals me 26 damage. Steam core weird. That's fair. Game is already over. So I'm gonna research, I think. Did I just greedy? That seems a little greedy. Let's bauble for a mountain. What does that mean? Adam is whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Razor Golem. Razors. That is in fact why Electrostatic Bolt is in the deck. So how about this card, this card, go, still above 20 life. Alright, so I'm at a Star City James live stream thing. How do I sign up for it? How do I sign up for this? I don't know. Oh, he has Squadron Hawks. Oh no. It's minorly irritating. Let's kill a Loyal Cathar or something. Let's do this first. I'm below 20 life. Oh no. My mana base, it's just not doing quite enough. May have to play real spells now. I think I want to do this. I haven't drawn like a Firebolt or anything, and he has drawn a Squadron Hawk and curved perfectly or something like that. So I'm not in extremely good shape, but I'll win anyway. Is my dude going on a journey to another world? Oh no. Not even another world, just straight up nowhere. Straight up nowhere. Report stream. No, that's not what I do. I put my Twitch TV username on my user profile. Okay. Why am I logged into Star City Games as Thomas Dunham? I have no idea. Who is that? I have successfully logged in. I like go to user info and go to like Twitch or something. Stream username. Masculine Rips. Alright. Update. I must enter a password at the bottom of the page, really? Update again. Keep jamming the update button. Alright. Adam, I did this thing. Alright. How do I rate myself as 4 stars? Like that. Sweet. Now I'm going to have infinite viewers. God, I forced this guy off the internet. He's like, God, my opponent, he played 3 glimmer posts and I just cannot win. My life is so miserable. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I mean, I've killed my opponent. This is the other secret upside to playing blue-red post, is that eventually they just, like, actually die from having to play against your deck. And at that point, you know, things are done. It's all over from there. People asking me about the poker stream I did today. That was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. IMO, internet slang for I'm modestly awesome. Nerdy. Nerdy, nerdy, nerdy. Nerdy, nerdy, nerdy. Nerdy, nerdy, nerdy. Alright, what have we got? Play a 1 toughness ground creature. That's not a 1 toughness ground creature. What is this garbage? What is this trash? Alright. That's like not even a card. Let's take some damage. I think I research. Or do I deep analysis? Research, discard all these condescends and prohibits, hit a land. I better hit a land. If I don't hit a land, I'm gonna die sort of a lot. Alright, we hit 2 lands. I still somehow haven't drawn a real card. Oh, except for I have some of these, apparently. What do these do? I'm taking 7? That's it? That's all you got? Alright. I think I do this. Well, Cathar is sort of a dork. Still has 3 Squadron Orcs in hand. Now I just got my face smashed in. That's all you got? That's it? No bone splitters? Thought we were bone splitting for sure. Okay. Alright. Oh no. Oh, this is no good. Could have made more mana if I stayed alive. So, Not dead next turn. Lava dart, what is this thing? Sorry, it's time to go like extremely, extremely deep into the tank. I guess God, that sucks. If he realizes that he shouldn't attack with Vacation Javelineers, I die. Guess let's discard Lava Dart and Mountain. No, that doesn't quite work. Let's do it this way. And let's say go, sir. Oh, that sucks. It's actually not that bad. I think. Okay. Oh man, not attacking with Vacation Javelineer? Who is this ringer I am having to play Magic against? We're all the normal Pauper opponents. Got me. Okay. Guess I will kill it. And then I will die. Man, that did add up to exactly lethal, didn't it? Did I get there? Not yet. 476 damage. No, not really. I need a Glimmer Post as well. We were close-ish though. Not much changes against White Weenie. Really not much at all. Just a little bit more stuff that kills creatures. A little bit less deep analysis, a little bit less mediocre counterspell. See how quickly I can punt round one. Stream Hub is pretty sweet over on the Star City Games. I would love to battle against you, sir. May we please do battle? Instead of just sitting here. I guess he doesn't need all of his attention to play White Weenie, probably. Probably not. Wonder if I hunted that with a Steam Core weird turn. Decent chance that I did. Alright. I mean, this is, you know, the good hand. So I have to work out if I want to like probe first for some reason. I don't think so. I think we hold the probe for a while. I have everything I need in hand already. Probably have played turn 2, but... Oh, we're bone splitting. Okay. Let's do this Cycle Remote Isle on turn 2 then. Yep. You have already lost. Is it a 2/3 creature? Oh no, protection from red, you don't say. The very color that I cannot cast spells of currently. I think we just do this. Just do this now. Do one of these. Alright. I mean, like, I got a real draw in my life. Sorry. My sincere apologies. Why didn't you cast that last turn? Maybe you should have cast the real cards instead of complaining at me. Alright, let's see if you can raise my Glimmer Post. I used to play a lot of Pauper, and I discovered that other people were terrible at playing this deck. I think it's worth it to save 2 life. Like, I don't have to hurry or anything. Nice hand. Doesn't really counter Guardians of the Field Pact when I only have 3 mana, unfortunately. Should have paid 2 life. Oh well. We should be able to beat 8 damage a turn still. Turns out Serrated Arrows is not monocolored. I mean, it can be bad, but it's about to gain me 3 life. That's not bad. Also, people never... I mean, I guess they could target Warlords, but the land destruction hits crop posts. Yes, I can do that, right? Alright. Mono Guardian of the Guild Pact versus entire deck. Go. I do have to like draw a card draw spell. That part is tricky sometimes. Sometimes we just sit here and, you know, take 2 a turn. I'm going to be taking 3 a turn. Oh, Mono Guardians. Alright. Now I'm taking even more a turn. I definitely don't want to blow the arrows here with Capsize and Echoing Truth both in my deck. I play 1 exploration map, which I think pushes it over and above. Prohibit is not really what I want to draw. Oh, so now the game just becomes like, how long does it take to draw Preordain and other arrows, various other cards. It's not really the most interesting thing in the world. Wow, okay. Drawing the right cards. See what happens next. I mean, we're probably playing one of these. Alright. We have creatures now. Sort of. Really need to hit a deep analysis. Or just like a Capsize. Capsize is a good card. Will you attack me? I wonder if I'm at the point where I just blow my serrated arrows yet. Because Capsize races his dudes just with Glimmer Post now? I don't know. He's got the lands. Down with that part of this game. Call this the machine gun. Alright. So first let's, what? Does it matter? The game's just over at this point, I think. Deep in the tank. Alright. Oh, let's kill that. Press the concede button. What you gonna do? Alright, yes, you are correct. Nice Guardian of the Guild Pact, sir. Yeah, I don't know. 2 3s for 4 I don't think are terribly exciting. Just as a general rule about Magic the Gathering cards, is what I've found. So, now he gets to go first. He's playing all these Bone Splitters and Razor Golems. I think I'll bring in another of these. Drop a Prohibit, it can be Swordwalker, especially on the draw. This matchup's changed quite a lot now that they have Undying Cathar fella, I feel. Like, that guy's a pain in the butt. It used to be that you always just out-card advantage them, but I don't know if you can as much anymore. You would like to play first? Curses, foiled again. How am I dropping, like, every single frame? I have no idea why that would happen. I don't know. I have all the preordains. I have the Glimmer Post, which, like, he's already dead to Glimmer Post, so... I have a compulsive research. Obviously, I'm looking for him to play some Bone Splitters. Gosh, I'm gonna time out my opponent. Thought you had me, but it just took you more than 25 minutes to attack with all of your creatures 10 times. And then you ran out of time. No mercy. No mercy whatsoever. God, this is like the pre-ordination phase right now. I think that what's going to happen is I'm going to see like a land plus, I don't know, some sort of utility spell, and I'm going to put the land on the bottom and take the utility spell. That was my pre-ordination. Yep. Alright. Oh my god, you guys. John Rib hacks. He knows what's on top of his deck. Okay. Yeah, that guy's irritating. It is true. Guess I'll just bolt that one. I mean, there's like no reason not to, right? So, okay. Better not F6 so I can represent Hydroblast. Okay. Steamcoil Weird is a dude. He's a thing. I've heard fables of this card. Is that game? Maybe not quite yet. Let's not get cocky, guys. So I guess I go Island, then I go Cloud Post, then I go Glimmer Post, and I have Capsize happening all of a sudden. Problem is I don't get to flashback Fireball, so I will need some reason to make that play over just Glimmer Posting this turn, then Islanding, then a tapped Cloud Post. God, the Cloud Post is such a pain. Should just take that card on my deck. Comes into play tap lands, they're too weak. Too weak. Anyway, he's just gonna like dirtle around. He'll probably play a land, play a 2/3. Very intimidating 2/3s. Fortunately, I'm unable to kill any of his guys. That was a 6 save because I was going for incapable, but then I started it with and like that's incapable is not a word. We audible mid-sentence. Saved it. Is this really what's going on? Or really just sitting here? I am absolutely crushing his clock. If clocks were life totals, he would still be in the lead. Alright, we have a Guardian. Man, Secluded Step seems pretty deep in this deck. Honestly. I do have a Guardian. Okay, fair enough. Oh, yes, that's super over. Okay, so I weird... I believe I weird first. If he kills me somehow from here, I will be so sad. You will see some seriously sad John Ribses on stream. Still had all these bone splitters. Okay, we can trade. I think. Am I changing my mind? I think I'm changing my mind. Yeah, I don't really know why I'd want to trade here. Okay. And you have one card in hand? How good is it? Man. Shattering Pulse. What are you? How are you, like... What do you do? It's time to take a great deal of damage. And untap and be okay, hopefully? We're gonna see what happens here when the dust clears. Okay. It's time of chunk blocking. Yeah. So like, I block the 4/2, right? Do this to that one. Block the 4/2. No more creatures. That's no good for you. 5 plus a capsize. Do have 5 plus a capsize. Alright. Also have 2 plus not a capsize. How does that work?
No, okay, I do have capsize. So I'm like somehow fine here? That makes sense. Alright. That play seems probably correct. Kill some things, I guess. Let's kill one of those. How many times do I lose this game because I let him untap for some reason? Probably all the times. I don't know why I did that. I wish my deck was easy to play. Answering important questions like how long can you tank for? Alright. I'll take a damage. You got me. Big moles. Let's mull over that for a second. That seems okay. Capsize. All that seems okay. Have prohibit up. So yes. Ugh. Oh, this is somewhat stressful for me. Go to 1. Probably. I can draw a Glimmer Post, and then I'm just like bouncing around, not caring about anything. I need to hit something off Meldrifter. What else do I have? I have Firebolt. Flashback Firebolt, just capsize the Bone Splitter. Take 1. And then next turn I could capsize arrows, replay it, die. Also I don't have capsize in my hand anymore if I do that. Okay, so I think I need to Drifter. I think that's where we're at. At least it's hard for me to die next turn after I Drifter. That's a small thing. It's been nice of him to like only have 6 spells this game. Suppose I didn't have that many. Oh god, now he's off in his other game. Hello, Jedi Knight. Are you an actual Jedi Knight? That would be amazing. And I missed this comment about Shattering Pulse, but yeah. Like, the only reason to wait until he untaps is... oh, geez, all of these cards are good. Alright. Still at all these. Now Echoing Truth. Something. Probably my arrows. Let's just play this. I'm pretty sure that I need that amount of stuff. There's one counter on the arrows. And yeah, I mean, if he has, like, Blessed Breath or something, I lose for no reason. The only thing that I gained was the chance that he misplayed, but it was obvious what he should play, and then he did do it. So I ended up gaining nothing. Did I just do that again? Maybe. Very good at this game. No, this time I did need for hit it up. Right on. Righto. Let's do one of those. One of these. Go to 1. That's it. You're done? Alright. I would like to keep these, I do believe. Probably go ahead and do that. Oh. How does Hawks kill us? He just gets 3 Hawks, and then... well, but I prohibit the Hawk. I'm confused. I'm going to have to look at that again, I guess. Anyway. One of the big reasons that I kept Muldrifter... he only has 3 lands. One of the big reasons that I kept Muldrifter is that I have to deal him 20 damage before my clock runs out, and it's at 351, and that's sort of how this deck works. I'm pretty sure I still won against Squadron Hawk. Pretty sure. Alright, Mr. Guardian. How you doing? Goodbye. One life to spare. You can start capsizing Glimmer Posts, but why even bother? part where he drew lands was pretty nice. He does not have more lands than me. I guess he could have three in hand, and then he would. That is a guy. Can you give it haste? I hope not. Could have just prohibited. Pick one of those up. So he did draw badly. I didn't draw super well myself. Drew okay. When you just have a 1 mana kill spell or 2 in your hand, the games tend to go a lot better than how this one went. I was also on the draw. I don't know. Then I won. I am the winner. He didn't have to play the secluded step. He could have cycled it. Step or a steep. How would a person know these things? So am I staying up all night to watch the Pro Tour? My girlfriend would not be pleased. Probably neither would like my brain or other parts of my body. Jesus Christ. Everybody's like out there screaming at me because my match is the last to finish and it's all my fault. And this guy's just like sitting here, he's done 2 things. And that is all. Alright, I think I'm okay. Don't think your 1/1 quite does it. How many Rolling Thunders do I need to win this game? Probably fewer than I have. No, this is not correct, by the way. Not even close to correct. Hope you're a pretty sweet stream. You're just like staying up all night, ideally with alcohol, streaming Pro Tour coverage. This poor guy is like, I got you to 1 life, but then I was playing White Weenie. Ugh. Oh. Oh, never stops being funny to me. Never stops. What do I got here? 3, 5. Alright. My mana base is still better than his deck. 4, 7, 9, 12 dead. How many prismatic strands does he have in hand though? Always have to worry about that one. Jesus Christ. Dude, everybody else is waiting. just want to see if he'll scoop. I'm like totally leveling him here. How much of a jerk are you? Because like I have lethal in hand, so actually I'm the one making the game go longer right now. Oh, that's a good point. So he's playing explicitly to time me out. Alright. Yes. I've been taking too long. Am I being too much of a jerk? Maybe. Alright. Did you die? This guy is so likable. It's a lesson not to stall. I've learned my lesson, guys. Shouldn't stall. Or maybe he was saying he had learned a lesson not to stall, I don't know. I genuinely think that guy is awesome though. And I'm sort of a jackass. Sorry about that. So, round 2 is coming up very shortly. Sorry, New Plan and everybody else in the entire tournament. But my viewers, we have to think of them. God damn it, Adam, why do you go live like that on me? Alright, so we won the 80-20 matchup very comfortably, as usual. Post is really, really hard to play right. I think that I punted the game that I lost. What game did I lose? I don't remember. Game 1, right? I think that on... this turn, I punted because... oh no. That turn I didn't even do anything. That might have been a punt. Also, maybe I meant to steam core weird there. But anyway, that worked out okay. But I'm pretty sure I punted this turn. I'm pretty sure I just serrated arrows here. He had a really good draw. But the problem is he has all of his Journey to Nowheres in his deck still. That is a problem for me. Okay. There are decks which I cannot lose against with that hand. Oh. Oh, Magic the Gathering has encountered a fatal error. Fatal. Was that at me, Bugsy? I don't actually know, because it could have been an Adam. I'm sure lots of people are glad to see streaming magic. Are people actually glad to see me streaming magic? Just being like total dickhead to random guys I don't know who seem to be totally gentlemanly people. Maybe that's enjoyable to some. We still haven't worked out what he's playing, right? Z Turk Shen. It's not a real word. Z Turk Shen. I don't know how you would pronounce a word like that. Okay, we're playing the mirror. This hand is not good in the mirror, right? Oh, actually, I have a cloud post. Okay. That's sort of how the mirror works. Do you have a cloud post? If yes, you win. That was really bad, though. Because cloud post is symmetrical. Yeah. Having glimmer posts without a cloud post is terrible, on the other hand. Alright, but I have all the cloud posts and all the wall drifters. I'll probably just time out. Playing the mirror while streaming seems like a terrible, terrible idea. Because I have like some amount of lag per click. And then I lose 25 minutes later. That's just how the mirror works. This is why Expedition Map is in the deck, because it is a 5th cloud post and also a 5th glimmer post. Obvious things for you to consider. Okay. You can get in really, really awkward spots if you don't have a cloud post in this matchup, where you end up with a bunch of glimmer posts as your lands in hand, and if you play them, your opponent suddenly has more mana. Somewhat brutal. Don't be main decking Stone Ray. Alright. I get to resolve a Mole Drifter, which is good for me. He gets to discard a Glimmer Post and another card, because he is on the draw. And Compulsive Research is not quite as good on the draw. Not quite. Does it get Flame Slashed? Electrostatic Bolted. Ouch. Oh no, my Mole Drifter. So I play Deep Analysis and he doesn't, because I'm slightly better at Magic than he is. Just got total dick mode on tonight. Don't even care. Just the biggest dick. Oh, we play Mana League? Wow. Okay, we play Mana League. I think historically I'm like 70% in the mirror. For a while I was playing a deck which was actually terrible in the mirror because other people were playing a deck that was good for the mirror but was terrible everywhere else. I don't know how things really look now. Sure, let's kill that. Deep Analysis is such a huge edge in the mirror, though. Like, it's stupid how big a deal having Deep Analysis is. Compulsive Research is okay, but I mean, I play it too. And so Adam has decided to watch my stream. A man of consequence. Alright, is he dead yet? I don't know. Can't count that high. It looks like I can only dome them for 10 and I only have 1 red mana, so probably not. Show me, show me. I had 1 of Gitaxian Probe. I suspect it was pretty good. Not amazing, but like in this matchup it seems pretty sweet. He's gonna like prohibit it or something. Okay. Getting a hard counter is fine by me, I think. And now he doesn't prohibit that. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is not good for my health. Things just became very bad. Alright, I hope I don't start getting capsized. That would be bad. Should I play out the serrated arrows? Probably not. I also played 2 capsize. Lots of people play 1 capsize. Doesn't make any sense. 0 sense is made by that decision. Some people play like 1 capsize and a mystical teachings, as though mystical teachings is not a capsize, which costs 4 more mana. I decided to do this. It's crucial that we keep his creatures off the board. I guess I don't hate Mana Leak. I think it's going to be worse than Condescend in a lot of spots. I wonder if he plays the Ulamog. Well, the Ulamog's Crusher. Big Mauls. Still got nothing, dude. Except I might be able to untap and kill you. Alright, try that Maul Drifter again, why don't you? So I now have one of the few reasons to actually bother having a mana advantage in the mirror. Mirror is really weird because post board I'm gonna bring in, where is it? I love this called Flame Jab because I used to have Flame Jab in it, and there is no Flame Jab anymore. Post board, I'm going to bring in these guys, these 2, these 3. So post board, I'm changing 10 cards in my deck. And that is why the mirror is weird. But then post board is not even necessarily about mana denial. People can just get ahead on board and kill you. It's a very weird matchup. I think oftentimes a lot of it comes down to who draws better. Okay. I think I'm down with that. I have no idea how he hasn't drawn a Cloud Post yet, by the way. That is sick beats. Sick beats in my favor. Alright, he might be dead. That looks like 20 mana. It's a lot of mana. Mystical teachings. Oh no. Yes, you can have it. Grim Harvest. That's going pretty deep. Suspect that it is too slow. It seems so bad to put that card in your main deck. Like, so bad. So bad. Oh my gosh. But fair enough. Who am I to argue? The mighty Z Turchan. Z Turchan, he's done it again. Alright. It does gain him life, unfortunately. Gosh darn it. Pay like 7 or something. Something stupid. Yeah, all of it. I want you to pay all of it. Flame Slash is also terrible, and Mystical Teachings is just way too slow. Like, it can be good in the mirror, maybe. It's way worse than Deep Analysis, but it can be okay. Is he, like, counting if I can kill him next turn? Unfortunately, I cannot. We have too many Glimmer Posts. Hard counter would actually be sort of irritating for me right now. There aren't many hard counters for Conderson for 7 though. Does he have the rewinds? Then we could make fun of him, oh my. Anyway, I'm ahead on the clock, so I basically won already, I think. Like, it looks like there's a game of Magic going on the table, and I understand if you're confused by that, but secretly there's not one. He's got Prohibit for this, pretty sure. My glasses are tinted yellow. They're Gunners. Takes a little of the harsh color out of the screen. I would like Prophetic Prism, I guess. But like just casting the Glimmer Post probably isn't too bad either. I don't know, I don't actually have a counterspell. Sometimes you'll get in a spot in the mirror where you just like, you somehow have more hard counters than they have win conditions in their entire deck. That can be an interesting spot. Let's put this on top. Put this on top, and I Rolling Thunder you. 14. I should probably actually Rolling Thunder for a good amount. So he can double weak is probably his thing, which means that I need 6 up so I can hit him for 15. Your turn. Just insta-resolves. Alright, you got me, he says. What's this? Big Malls? Big Malls with a red floating. Oh no, not the mysterious floating red. Okay, I'm going to attempt to impale his face with thunder. Basically what we can take away from this game is that it is ideal to in fact draw the card Cloud Post in this matchup. Assuming that I win, I don't know, he could play Counterspell. That is legal in this format. I don't think it should be in your main deck. Wow, that might be worse than Counterspell, but okay. I just got obliterated. Now I have to kill him real slowly, and basically if I win it's going to be by timeout. Why would you do that to yourself? Put Deprive in your post list? Why do you not enjoy winning at Magic? I don't know. We're back on the timeout plan now. God. I get so much lag from this stream, you guys. So much lag. You have no idea what I go through for you. He now has to leave 3 up at all times because he's put Grim Harvest in his deck. Inexplicably. I'm pretty sure the reason to play Deprive is that you do not own Counterspell. I think that's it. That's all I've got. It's really nice of him to like tank for a minute every now and then, especially like during blockers, where I believe the combat step is the worst step. And the only use for it is to make somebody's mana pool drain. Heard that once. I should probably have serrated arrows with that at some point. I'm pretty bad at this game so far this game. Pretty bad. We're playing a basic swamp? Oh my god. Oh friend. Oh, I'm in pain. It's so much pain. Yep, you can flash that back. I've got nothing. Did he just get another teachings? Okay. Enjoy your next mystical teachings. Perhaps this time you'll get something better than a mystical teachings. I believe so far we're at 12 mana, 17 mana to draw 2 cards. I think that's where we're at so far. Alright. I'm doing pretty well against aggro this game, I think. I wonder if he doesn't play Capsize. It's a real possibility you might want to consider at some point. good old 4-post glimmers. He saw that work in standard. Deep analysis. Oh my gosh. Basically what's happening is at some point I'll draw a deep analysis and then I think I can like chain draw the entire rest of my deck. Then it's going to turn out that I actually don't have a single win condition in all of those cards. And then I'm going to just keep on letting him time down and eventually win the match in game 3 to him timing out. Actually, hopefully I'll win the match in game 2. Hopefully he will be in the lead in game 2. Alright, fair enough. We've worked out this interaction thing. You got it, sir. I have no wall. Mnemonic Wall is another card which is just absolutely terrible against almost all decks, including the mirror post board, so it is not a card that I can put in my deck. We have a negate. What? Everything about this guy's deck is terrible. Why would you put negate in your deck? I do not have a wall. Why would I want something that like cost 5 and didn't do anything? I get that it has interactions with many cards. It's not very good at matching that. Alright, we're gonna game like 9. He's gonna time out, winding up for the final Rolling Thunder. Man, negate and deprive. So my play with Rolling Thunder was just pretty terrible there, wasn't it? I don't know, sometimes people put really bad cards in their deck. Deprive is genuinely good in the mirror because capsize is such a big deal, and Deprive bounces the target a lot, which just insta counters it. So Deprive, I guess I can understand. It has applications with Glimmer Post in some spots. I don't know though, man. Yes, that is correct. Mnemonic Wall costs 5 mana to draw a card, and I have to have cast the card before for it to draw it. I don't understand if you are arguing for the card or not, but you just like accurately summarized why it's not in my deck. Oh, we have all the Mole Drifters now, okay. It's an army of Mole Drifters. We have 4 Mole Drifters in our deck. I mean, I think that's also terrible. I don't know how this guy ever wins against like any of the aggressive decks in the format. I guess the planners do not get paired against them. I'm down with Expedition Map though, that card is hardcore. You can Expedition Map all day long and you're no breathe from me, my friend. Anyway, I have a nice 3-minute edge on the clock somehow. This often happens actually. One person's ahead on mana and they start getting behind on the clock, and then if the other person takes over, they start getting behind on the clock. Being ahead on mana is only sort of desirable in this matchup. Let's do some machine gunning. Drew all of them. Every single one. I love that he takes a while to think about all of these. Like, maybe I should counter his serrated arrows. It seems extremely relevant to the current state of the game. Expedition map is not only good in the mirror. Outpost and Glimmer Post are amazing in all of the games. That's why you're playing them. Except for poison, I guess. I'll lava dart one. See how he likes the fire. If you like to pay all the mana. No. Didn't pay any mana. Alright. That's the end of Grim Harvest. We could get into a situation where I'm decking him. Not unreasonable. I do have Deep Analysis in my deck. So you're just gonna go for it, like straight up? Oh, we're firebolting. Okay. That's fair. 22, 6. I don't think you can do it with negate up this turn. I think we have to wait a turn. There are ghosts walking around my apartment. Pretty terrifying. Oh, we are going for it? We're gonna Mystical Teachings for the negate, and then cast Rolling Thunder without it up. Or am I doing the math wrong? No, he was doing the math wrong. Alright, that won me another like 30 seconds so far. I enjoy it thoroughly. Thank you, sir. Oh, we're just gonna do it. He checked the stream, saw that my hand did not have the counterspell in it, and now we're just gonna run it out there. Oh no. Oh yes. For 27. Okay, fair enough. I'm on 1. Glimmer Post up the top, and I'm totally fine. I mean, that works. Well, no it doesn't, because he just negates it, but maybe he forgets or something. He forgot. What are you doing, my friend? He's F6. I don't know what he's doing. Alright. I mean, he used to have negated his hand. What? Did negate get discarded sometime? No. We just got to do that all. Then he conceded from the game. What is happening? I play against these guys who put negate and deprive in their deck. Then they do that. What? Well. So yeah. In the mirror, like, all of this stuff comes out. You generally want to leave in a firebolt or two to deal with the occasional Mole Drifter. I think that's going to be especially important against him. Capsize won us that game. I don't know what he was doing, but we won with Capsize. Steam Core Weird can ride the pine. I believe we are set to go. You can think about Shattering Pulse. I don't know if he's going to leave in the Grim Harvest. This hand is fine. It has a Cloud Post, it has an Earth Rift. I've never tried Chronarch though. So this becomes immediately awkward. Hopefully he plays like a Glimmer Post. That would be ideal. Alright, that's decent for me. Wow, we do have the Cloud Posts in our deck. Kill the foil one. Earth Rift is a card. I mean, the thing about Mnemonic Wall and Chronarch and Mystical Teachings is that they are all just a lot worse than Deep Analysis. They're a lot worse than Deep Analysis and like the control-ish slow matchups or the like combo-ish fast matchups. And they're a lot worse than something like Steam Core Weird in the aggro matchups. So rather than playing just like completely mediocre cards which only win me the game if I already got to turn 5 somehow, I don't do that. This becomes an awkward spot. So I can Glimmer Post, or I can, is it Boilerworks? Well, I'm not going to Glimmer Post the turn before he untaps with 2 Cloud Posts in play, that's for sure. Maybe he forgot to have, ooh, he's got the Boilerworks too, okay. Condescend is probably pretty good here. I have 5 manas. 6 if I Glimmer Post, so next turn I will have Flashback. I think I just leave out Condescend here. As mopey as it seems, I mean I can just win the game if it goes long, so I think I want to sort of fight for it to be long. I mean, I can't necessarily win the game if it goes long. I will win the match if the game goes long, is what I was saying. Alright, I would love for you to tap out for some reason. That's fine. I think I just burned the Condescend here. I think that's pretty clearly right. Pay 2. Because 1 might not be enough. Pyroblast is a pretty good card, I've heard. And now I flashback that thing, the Earth Rift. Boom! Still got it. Stone Rain is probably a little bit better than Earth Rift. I have a 3-2 split favoring Stone Rain. Because Stone Rain costs less, you see. Oh, I don't actually want to be F6. I think hitting a compulsive is fine-ish. It's probably wrong, but it's not that wrong. He can counter back and then he'll be tapped out. It's fine. How many cards are you discarding? 1 card. I'm compulsiving because it gets me deeper than other cards. I'm going to discard 2 Deep Analysis, I think. It's sort of greedy. I'm going to discard a Rolling Thunder and a Deep Analysis. Another reason that Deep Analysis is a good card. And I'm going to Preordain, Still Digging, or Stone Rain, pretty much. Not so much. Alright, let's leave up Condescend. We are skipping pre-combat main, but post-combat main, oh boy. Lions and tigers and mole drifters. Alright. So probably you can counter this back, but again, he taps out now. Dispel is a sort of good one, which I'm not running. I can get behind Dispel. Where are all of my Stone Rains? I don't know, but I do appear to be able to kill the spells. I think just playing the Remote Isle is best. Oh, Glimmer Post. Let's Glimmer Post and cycle the Isle. I'm going to keep drawing cards probably. He's trying to play super fast. Alright. I'm going to remove my stop there if he's removing the stop there. Just straight up Cloud Post, huh? Like it ain't no thing. Man, this apartment has serious ghosts. Boom! Alright, that worked. Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom. Sure, it's fine. Next turn, I'm just flashing it back. The problem is I'm winning, so I'm losing on time somehow. You may have a Glimmer Post. That just creates me more mana. We're deep in the tank. Prohibit. Does that even work? I don't know. I'm gonna find out. It does work. Sweet. Alright. I know that now. It seemed like I could afford to find that out that way there. None of that. Actually, I don't mind at all. Gotta find a way to lose this. I am still streaming, so he has like a 5-second lag per action edge on me, I think. Let's see if this actually works one time in my life. We just discovered this, Zemel. But my way of discovering it was so much more rewarding. Okay, I can pay that. One of the best mana leaks ever cast. now you're just dead. How can you possibly survive the Muldrifter beats? There are two answers. One, I don't know. Two, I should probably not attack the Zig because it takes time off my clock. Okay. That might help him survive. If only I did not have all of these fireballs. Plays an island. More compulsive researches? None of that. Alright, I regret discarding that deep analysis forever again. No more of these things. Alright, I think he probably could have come back from this. Like... Oh, I did have a capsize eventually. But yeah, it would have been tough. Especially given he was like 50% of my time. That was the real problem. So we're 2-0. 2-0. Running the blast from the past. You have new YouTube subscribers? That's cool. Really? Okay, that's pretty funny. Is he Cab Federal? I don't know, where is this stream of his? He's probably a much nicer person than I am. Looks like Cab Federal is Cab Federal. Okay, so he's Z Turchan. What a coincidence, that's also his Magic Online name. What are the chances that someone would pick the same word that isn't even English both times? Are you guys like catching the dripping irony here? I don't know. Maybe I need to make it more obvious. I wonder what irony looks like when it drips. Does it drip like an icicle slowly melting? Or does it drip like ice cream on a summer's day? I was correct that the word wasn't English, right? It's got to be Russian. Turchansky, Eastern European. We're looking up Turchansky etymology right now. It's not really helping. It would be cool if there was like a family tree thing. I'm not saying that he is Russian, I'm saying the name has to be from Russia originally. That's my read. It'd be cool if you could just like go on Google Maps and write Turchansky and see some sort of statistical overlay of name by population. Probably like name instances over population divided by some constant related to population density in the area, so that you could see where the highest percentage of people were named Turchansky, that's the one. That's the one. If you wanted to stalk like every single person in the world named Turchansky, sure. That would make that easier. But also make putting together family trees pretty sweet. I found out that there's a book, like not because my family is important, but because somebody in my family felt like writing a book about his family. So this guy wrote a book about, I forget which last name it was. Some like a maternal side, so it's not my last name. But these people had a farm in Devon, in I believe the 1500s, and the farm is still there. How insane is that? That's pretty insane, I am. We were checking it out on Google Maps. Alright, round 3 is about to go live. Oh no, it's not. We're still waiting for Valve. Maybe he's playing White Weenie too. It is a tough deck to pilot. Affinity? I didn't know that existed anymore. Shall we talk about the metagame? My read on the metagame is the tier 1 decks are like Mono, Blue, Host, and Infect. I think the Storm is close, it's like tier 1.5, but it loses to itself a little too often. It has a few too many bad matchups and is a little too vulnerable. Like I'm playing Echoing Truth and Seismic Shock in my main deck, and that maybe if people knew that and played correctly against it, it would still be a terrible matchup, but a lot of the time they just run straight into it. Sort of like me casting Rolling Thunder. So I think Storm is 1.5-ish. I think White Weenie is solidly tier 2, as is Affinity. Affinity just loses to itself too often. What other decks are there? Red Burn is solidly tier 2. Goblins is tier 1-ish. I don't really know about Goblins. It seems like Goblins just punishes bad players. Especially if you personally are either not extremely experienced in Magic and in playing Pauper, or extremely drunk, or both. I think that Goblins is a pretty good deck to try playing, because I don't think you can go too far wrong with Goblins. Whereas, I mean, I know personally playing Storm, I have done some pretty terrible things. And certainly I have done some pretty terrible things playing Host just in this tournament. And I'm not even drunk. I've heard that I'm okay at Magic. I think I said that, and I may have rewatched the video while I was like looking at myself in the mirror late at night. Alright. Fix my hair. My girlfriend pointed out that after I streamed for 3 hours earlier today, I've had like a chunk of beans in my teeth the entire time. And just all put together, really. QB Turtle. Who? I wonder what type of turtle it is. Okay, he's playing this deck. This deck tends to be really good for me, basically. Super, super good. This hand is fine against it. Lava Dart is just too powerful. Too powerful. Like, his god hand here is going to be Cloud of Fairies plus Ninja, and all his god hand does is like hit me for 2 and draw a card, so should be okay, I think. He's on 3 cards. That's probably going to make the match less entertaining, unfortunately. I have to choose between Boilerworks and Mountain off this expedition map. I could get, oh well, now I don't have to choose. Everything just got very easy. Lava Dart, better than Flame Slash. Don't play Flame Slash. Affinity is not 50% of the format anymore. So I'm just going to grab Boilerworks with Expedition Map probably over a Cloud Post here. I don't think I need the Cloud Post mana really ever. Or I could just research even. Now that I've drawn Deep Analysis, even if I don't get to discard a land, I can discard Deep Analysis and a spell, and that's pretty sweet. Because I don't have to worry too much about like casting the Deep Analysis twice. Alright, I don't care at all about you doing that, it's fine. Flame Jab is solid. The reason I'm on Lava Dart over Flame Jab right now is that it's a little better burst effect, and that's what I want that card slot to be doing, is beating effect. Like, I think Lava Dart does a slightly better job of keeping you alive until you land in arrows than Flame Jab is going to do. Flame Jab does look a lot better once you get to mid-game, and it does a lot better against a deck like this, but I think that this is already just a super good matchup, so... yeah. That's my feeling on those cards. I mean, I've played Flame Jab before. I think the name of this deck, in fact, is Pauper Post Flame Jab, because, like, when I happened to save this deck list last, I had just put Flame Jab in it. Or when I happened to change the name of the deck list when saving it, rather. Alright. It looks like his hand is real good. So I'm just going to draw some more cards. Keep ramping up on mana. That's sort of what I do. I'm not going to cast Muldrifter here, because sometimes they play Exclude main deck, which honestly wouldn't be that bad for me, but I'd still rather it didn't happen right now. Tap 1, concede from game. Fair enough. Deep Analysis is a powerful card. Cannot argue with that. Postboard, I get Pyroblasts, and another Fireball. Fireball, I think, is pretty sweet versus them. Seismic Shudder, I think, has to come out. It's reasonable to cut a Rolling Thunder. I think I'm going to do it. And I don't know. I need 2 more cuts. Let's cut an Echoing Truth. It's not outstanding in this one. It's fine, but not outstanding. Condescend. It doesn't matter that much, honestly. Because he's just going to mulligan to 3 again. I had a good feeling about it. He did not mulligan. Not even one time. Alright. He couldn't mulligan. He had turn 1 preordain. Just like me. I guess I keep both, right? That's your deck. Yep. Okay. So, I mean, this time I have an instant speed card that kills Ninja, so I don't even... like, I'm actually totally fine. I take 1. turn. Oh wait, I take one my turn? That's even better. Gosh. Brainstorm is not scary. I mean, the only thing I really have to watch out for is getting spells caught by Spellstutter Sprite. It's not that hard to not have that happen to you. Oh, he thought about it. Thought long and hard. I believe I will cast the Deep Analysis. Build used to play Umamox Crusher. I'm not going to turn on Force Spikes or Dazes. There's no reason to ever make those cards live in his life. Crusher is good in some spots. It tends to just not really be good enough, though. It's fine. Draw a card. Hope you enjoy your card. Right. It would be sort of nice to have another Firebolt sort of thing before now. I guess I do this. How many Spellstutter Sprites can a man walk down? That's fine. I'll take 3. He can daze this one, that's okay with me. Alright. Actually probably wasn't okay with me, that was probably terrible. Terrible at Magic. Oh, 2 of you. That is not very good for me. I may lose this game. Due to all sorts of villainy. Okay, that's dead. I meant to play Terramorphic Expanse first. Terrible at Magic. God, I hate Terramorphic Expanse. I took it out of my deck once because of how commonly I screw up playing with Terramorphic Expanse in my list, which is like every single time. I've never not messed up with Terramorphic Expanse in my list. The reason that I have to play it is that I'm going to Condescend when he spell stutters. And that lets me scry 2. And I also want to have 2 red sources, so I want to have a Terramorphic Expanse to break for a mountain. Which means I'm going to have to shuffle after I scry 2. It just is a disaster in every way possible. God, this is awful. Alright. Guess I will keep these cards.